Hey guys, it's Stephanie with LuLaRoe, Stephanie Wilder, and today I want to make a video about the frequently asked questions people have about becoming a LuLaRoe consultant. So I know when I was first deciding if I wanted to join, I watched a ton of YouTube videos. Like every night I was watching them because I wanted to get all these answers. I didn't know a ton about it, and so I just researched a ton and watched a lot of YouTube videos about other consultants and what they've done, and so that really helped me. So I'm hoping this helps you guys and helps you get some answers. So the first question that I've got is, how much does it cost to become a LuLaRoe consultant? It is a big investment in the beginning. It's about $5,000 to $6,000 to join. So, and that is because we are paying 100% for the clothes. We buy them at wholesale and then we sell at retail. But LuLaRoe wants us to be successful right from the beginning, and so they have us start out with a bigger inventory. So we start out with a little over 300 pieces of clothing. And then if you want to do a leggings add-on, because right now you get 6 different styles, and then you can add on leggings on top of that as well, it'll be another $1,500, and that comes with tween, adult sizes, and they have kid sizes as well that you get. And then if you do the add-on, their incentive is you get 25 free Patrick tees as well in different sizes. So if you want to do that, you can definitely go that route. What I'm going to do is I don't want to start out with kids and tweens yet. I want to just do adult leggings. So I'm going to, after I onboard, I'm just going to go in and order my own leggings, which comes out to be about $600. You have to order a minimum of 33 pieces when you order from LuLaRoe anytime. And that's because they want you to fill up a box since they do free shipping. So when you buy 33 leggings, it comes in sets of 2, so you get 66. And then it's about $600 for that. So that's what I'm going to do. But it's up to you. If you want those free Patrick tees and you want to start out with all the leggings, then definitely do the add-on. It's going to be worth the investment. So it's up to you. But yeah, it's anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 to start. What's the profit margin is the next question that I was going to do, and it's anywhere from 40 to 65%, and it just depends on what you're selling. If you're selling a dress or a skirt or a shirt, it's going to be different. So it just depends on the style, but it's anywhere from 40 to 65% that you're going to make back. Sorry, I've got a little list that I'm going to look down at so I don't forget anything. Got quite a few questions that we're going to go through. Okay, how do I pay for it? And this is a big one because a lot of people are worried about how do they come up with the money to start, since it is a huge out-of-pocket investment. And so what a lot of people are doing is they get a 0% APR credit card, and usually it's for a year that it's 0%, and they put on that, and then when they make the money back, they'll pay it off. So you can do that, and you can put it on multiple credit cards if you need to. If you have like a credit limit and it's not going to let you go above a certain amount, you can do that. Another thing you can do is you can get a personal loan from your bank. So you can just call them and ask about it, and they can give you the information you need. I think every bank is different on how they do that. So definitely give them a call if that's something you're interested in. And then other things you can do, you can have like a yard sale and sell things that you don't use anymore. A lot of people are doing that to come up with the money, or selling stuff online. What I'm doing is I'm picking up extra shifts at work to make up the money. So it just depends on how you want to come up with that money and what you want to do. But there's definitely, there's a lot of different options you have to come up with that money. Okay. How long does it take to pay back your initial investment? It takes, right now, most girls are doing it in 4 to 6 weeks. They'll make it back. Oh, don't eat that. It's going to be not fun. Do that. So 4 to 6 weeks is what most people are doing. Oh, she's falling asleep. If you have a plan and you want to make it back quicker than that, then you totally will be able to. It just depends on how much time you're going to invest. Like I said, if you have a plan, you're going to do it quick. Some people that had a plan and they knew they wanted to pay it back fast, they've made it almost all the way back just at their launch. So she's snoring. So it just depends on how hard you want to work. But for me, I'm working full-time right now, so I'm not going to be able to put in as much time as I'd like at the beginning. So it'll probably take me a little longer. If I could do it in 2 months, that'd be awesome. So I'd be happy with that. But it may take me a little longer than that because I plan on reinvesting some of the money I make back into the company to get more clothes. So if you plan on doing that, which I highly suggest, then it may take a little longer. But you want to be reinvesting and getting more clothes because when your inventory is too low, people won't want to shop quite as much because if you only have a couple things in their size, they're not going to be as interested. My goal is eventually I'd like to have 800 pieces total. You start out with 300. And I'd like to have 10 pieces in each size, in each style. So that's my goal. It's going to take a long time to build up to that, but that's what I want to do. I plan on reinvesting 40% back into the business to order more clothes, 40% of what I make. And then I'll do 30%, I'll set that aside for taxes, and then the rest goes to savings. So you can do, a lot of people do something similar to that. They'll put aside like 40 or 50% to reinvest. Other people will reinvest everything. I definitely want to keep money aside for taxes though, because I don't want to stress out about that when it comes time to pay those. What else? I was thinking of something else. Let's see. Well, I lost my train of thought. We'll just move on to the next question. Maybe I'll think about it later. So, what if my family is not supportive? And this can be a big deal. A lot of people have family members that aren't very excited for them. I know I've got people in my family that aren't huge fans about me doing this, and they don't think it's a good idea, and then I'm just wasting my money and my time, and that just makes me want to work harder, though, and prove them wrong that I can do this. And my husband, he was not on board at all when I first started. He did not want me to do this. He thought it was a bad idea, and I wouldn't do good, and he didn't want me to do it. And so he didn't want me to spend all this money on this business, and then we just lose it. But after we talked about it for a long time, and he finally decided that I could do it if I came up with the money for it. He's like, it's such a huge investment. How are you going to come up with it? And I was like, pick up extra shifts at work, and I'm going to come up with the money. And I have been doing that. So since he's seen how hard I worked even before selling the clothes, now he's 100% on board. He's been so helpful. He was a business major, and so he has helped me with setting up an Excel spreadsheet, which has been really nice. He's helped me set that up and make it, and so I'm really excited about that because that's going to help me stay organized and keep track of everything. So that's been really nice. He's also going to build my clothing racks. So we decided that we wanted to make ours out of PVC pipes. I saw someone else do that, and I was like, that's such a good idea. And I can just break it down easy for pop-ups, and then I feel like it will store a little bit more clothes than the racks do, and it's way cheaper. So that's what we're going to do, and he's making those for me. So I'm really excited about that. So give your family members time. If like your husband's not supportive or someone else, give them time. They'll come around when they see how hard you're going to work and how successful you are. So it took my husband about probably 2 months, maybe a little longer than that, to be on board. But now he's 100% supportive, so it was worth the wait. Okay, what's the queue? So right now there are so many people that are wanting to join LuLaRoe that they've had to pretty much make a waiting line, is what it is. You just are waiting. And it used to be that you had to wait for 2 to 3 months. But now they're onboarding much more quickly. They're onboarding more people every day. And so it's probably down to like 8 weeks that you wait, maybe even less. I signed up back in June 13th. And I'm probably onboarding the end of this month. Potentially in August as well. Just kind of depends. But they're onboarding right now 250 to 500 consultants a day. And they onboard Monday through Friday. Sometimes they'll do Saturdays, but usually it's Monday through Friday. So they're onboarding a lot quicker. But I'm glad they have a queue. It's been nice being able to set everything up and get everything ready before I've actually got the clothes. It's helped me just stay organized and not stress out a ton. So I'm glad they do have that. Okay, just a couple more questions left. Retention rate. LuLaRoe has a retention rate of about 92%, which is amazing. Other direct selling companies, it's about 30% retention rate. So, and a huge reason is you have to invest so much into LuLaRoe that only people that are really, really invested are going to join. And so people are working so hard to get that money back and be successful and have a good business that it's making them work hard and they're being successful because of it. And we talked about on my team page just like last week, someone asked what our team's retention rate was, and we've only had one girl leave, and there are hundreds of people on our team. We've got a really big team. There's like 360 in the queue, so I don't know how many are actually total on the team itself, but it's a huge team, and only one person has left. And that was because she just didn't have enough time anymore to do the business. It wasn't because she wasn't successful, it was because she just didn't have time. So that made me really excited that this team that I'm on is so amazing, and everyone works so hard, and everyone is just so supportive and helpful. So that was awesome. Okay, how do I sell the clothes? You can sell them online or in home. Everyone pretty much has a Facebook group that they sell off of, their VIP group, and usually people sell on there once a week. Some people will keep it up all the time. I plan on having it up a couple of days during the week, having my inventory posted, and then I'll take it down like probably over the weekends. You can do multi-consultant sales where other consultants join up and they combine their inventory, and then people will shop from them. You can do that, and then, like I said, in-home pop-ups you can do, where you take your clothes to the person's house and sell there, and they invite their friends over for a little party. And then usually what people do for in-home pop-ups, if someone hosts a party, for every 10 pieces they sell, you give them a free piece of clothing. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to let them pick anything they want for that free one. Other people will say you can get a free pair of leggings. Other people will give them they can spend $35 for free. So I'm just going to let them pick anything. I feel like that's a bigger incentive for them to host a party. So that's what I'm doing. But you can also do vendor events to sell. I'm going to sell at our county fair in September. So I'm way excited about that. It's about a 4-day long fair. So that'll be awesome, and I think I'll get a lot of people interested in LuLaRoe by doing that. So that is some of the ways that you can sell the clothes. Do I have to build a team? One of the things that really made me love LuLaRoe and really want to join was that you don't have to build a team to be successful. Just by selling the clothes itself, you are making good money. Of course, if you do have a team, you're going to make more money on top of that, but you do not have to build a team to be making good money. I know with a lot of direct selling companies, they really want you to be building a team, and if you don't have a team, you're not going to make good money. The one I didn't have a team, and so I really didn't make much. But yeah, with LuLaRoe, you don't have to worry about that. If you don't want to do a team, you don't have time for that, it's not what you want to do, then don't worry about it. You don't have to bother with that. You can make good money just by selling the clothes, so that is up to you. But yeah, don't worry about making a team if you don't want to do that. What about oversaturation? A lot of people are concerned about this, that there's going to be too many consultants, especially now that LuLaRoe is becoming so popular and it is just exploding. There are, like I said, it was a 2 to 3 month wait, and they're onboarding 250 people to 500 people a day. That's a lot of consultants that are wanting to come on. But there currently is about 22,000 consultants. But when you really think about that, that's not that many. That's like nothing. And LuLaRoe is a young company, so it is going to continue to grow, but we don't need to be worried about competing with other consultants. It's not oversaturated. There are still so many people that have never heard of LuLaRoe. Everyone I've talked to, I live up in Moscow, Idaho, and everyone I've talked to about LuLaRoe, no one's heard of it ever. They don't even know what it is or that we sell clothes, and so there's so many people that still have never heard of it. Also, consultants, we don't compete with each other. We are there to help each other. We are there to help each other out and We can swap clothes with each other. We do multi-consultant sales together. So don't be worried about having too many consultants, because that's not true. That's not going to be the case. We're going to help each other out, and we will help each other spread the word about LuLaRoe and get this across America and get everyone excited about LuLaRoe. So it's not going to be oversaturated at all. Last question, is there a minimum amount that I have to buy or sell to remain active in the company? So what LuLaRoe does is you have to buy 99 pieces of clothing every 3 months. So like I was saying earlier, when you buy from LuLaRoe, when you buy clothes, you have to get a minimum of 33 pieces every time. So if you're ordering a couple times a month, you're good. Like, you're easily going to meet that 99 quota. So don't be worried about that at all. I mean, I plan on reordering every week. So, I mean, that's 33 pieces a week times 4. I mean, I'm already there. So it'll be really easy to meet that, so don't worry about that. But I think that's all the questions I've got for you guys today. If you have any other questions that I didn't go over, or you just want to chat, definitely shoot me an email anytime. I'm always happy to help you. So it's LuLaRoe StephanieWilder@gmail.com. So thanks for listening. See you guys later.